Welcome back. Standing up for the children of our community. At New Mexico Kids Matter, they advocate for children who have been abused or neglected by empowering community volunteers to speak up for them in the foster care system. Now, they cannot do this work they do, however, without the help of some dedicated volunteers. Joining us now from New Mexico Kids Matter to talk more about their mission and how you can volunteer today is CASA volunteer Alan Ramos and recruiting and outreach coordinator Marion Jackson. Thank you both so much for coming by this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Such an immensely important program. Let's talk about the mission of New Mexico Kids Matter.
Yeah, we advocate for kids in foster care by empowering community volunteers to speak up for them in the foster care system. So kids that have been abused and neglected really have somebody that is using their voice for them in the court system.
Yeah, and really looking out for the kids. As a volunteer, let's talk a little bit about that. Alan, what is it that you do?
I see my role as being the eyes and ears of the court. Judges are at a disadvantage. They only can see and hear what's presented as evidence. And my role is pretty singular and pretty simple. I look out for the best interest of the child. So for each court hearing, I prepare a report and give my recommendations. And those are based on time that I've spent with the child, meetings that I've had with school principals, reviewing medical records, and just getting an overall sense of the family and what needs to happen for them to hopefully be reunified.
Providing that all crucial voice for them. Let's talk a little bit about anybody out there watching right now. They say, hey, I want to do what Alan does. I want to be a volunteer. I want to help these kids and be their voice. How can they go about doing that?
So I would recommend going to our website, nmkidsmatter.org. I host weekly info sessions at our office, so you can come by for one of those. I'm happy to also take you out for coffee or meet you for lunch or meet you at the office outside of our info sessions. Anything that I can do to tell anybody in the community more about what we do and how everybody can do it.
How much of this of your time do you donate to being a volunteer?
It was advertised as about 15 hours a month. I have 2 cases. I'm spending about 10 hours a month.
Wow.
And it's just it's meaningful work, and I feel
and that's just such little time, but it's making such a huge impact.
Absolutely.
And again, providing a voice for the children that are having to go through all this right now. We also want to ask you this here. Courthouse dogs.
Yes.
Also part of this, right?
Yes. Yeah. So we have 2 courthouse dogs. They are incredible. We use them for children who have to testify against their parents or have to be present, hard and traumatic for them. So we bring our courthouse dogs to the courthouse for those kiddos as their emotional support. And that's both of them, yeah.
Very cool picture of them. An address right now where we can give folks more information on all of this.
Absolutely. nmkidsmatter.org.
There we go.
Thank you.
Very simple to find. Thank you both so much, and thank you for the work you do as a volunteer. Much appreciated.
You're quite welcome.